What we doing, boys?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're here. We're going. So now we have Max Weber, state champ. Wait, more importantly, Walmart employee, Max Weber. That's his main accomplishment in life. But he also, he low key won state, whatever.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah,
So,
we all saw it coming.
Yeah.
I don't know. The rankings didn't have it that way the whole time. There was some heat on it.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Well, you had 5 kids ranked in front of you at the beginning of the season in the preseason rankings that you beat.
I was like
beat at
ninth.
track. Yeah, that you beat at track.
Yeah. I guess they were kind of down.
Disrespectful. And you
Everyone loves to hate.
I don't know. I got a lot of love after the first meet of the year. It was
Yeah.
Was
They
it
just needed to
was it
see
because of the celly?
Probably not. Mr. Peel was very mad about that.
What was
the
your
celly? What wasn't my celly? I think I hit a celly the last 200
You were
meters.
kind of spazzing.
Yeah, I was
out.
emoting a lot on that one.
What kind of fight are we talking
It
about?
was
No, he
his fault.
was.
It was
Like
his
kissing the
fault.
crowd.
My
It
fault.
was his fault because he texted me before the race and he was like, "You got to hit a celly for me."
What?
He said that, and he stood 200 meters out from the finish line. So right when I saw him, I just started going with the jersey like this, and I was just freaking out, and I was just going crazy, pointing at the crowds.
So yeah.
So you just like to Selly too much.
Yeah, I got under control. I don't know. I didn't hit a celly that much for the rest of the year.
If I had to hit a Selly, dude, I'm hitting the kiss and wave.
I mean, I think you had your go-to. I feel like your go-to is the.
Yeah, I had
Or
a
the
couple. That was sophomore year.
or the
Sophomore year.
point.
Yeah, I stole this from somebody else. I forgot who
Oh,
does this, but
yeah,
I stole
I know,
this from
yeah.
somebody else. And I did that a lot of
Or the
years.
nose.
Huh?
Is there
No,
something
it's
like
point to the eye. And
Yeah, but my
This is
did.
awesome.
Hey, we're talking about state, I guess. My celly at state was the Redbird /Eagle /W.
Was that
So-
pre-planned?
It had been in my head. I
Okay.
did tell the Illinois State guys that I was gonna hit.
So
that
do you just
first
like
time.
We also-
go with whatever you're feeling at the time for a celly, or
Yeah, it's kind of like I try not to plan them. I also dabbed at a couple races
You
because the
dabbed?
girls team it's
Dang.
what people he
Bring-
told me to hit a celly, the girls team told me to dab, the ISU guys told me to hit the Redbird, so it's like
You gotta make everyone happy.
yeah.
When you
I'm
win
trying
that
to
many
please-
races,
I'm
you
trying
gotta
to please a
please
lot of
everyone.
people with the cellies.
Crowd pleaser.
So kind of moving in, like still on the topic of state, what was probably you can talk about your biggest challenge like during the season, and then what was your biggest challenge like during the race, or kind of like, or you can even just give us a recap of the race and kind of when it started to hurt, because I know you did tell me that like that was probably the hardest you've pushed and kind of the worst you've probably felt all season during a race, that last 400-meter climb up the Detweiler Hill.
I'll start since you asked about during the season. During the season, I've been pretty good. Like my whole career, I've never gotten injuries, but this year, blisters, so bad. At
What
a lot of my
shoes
races.
were you rocking?
I was rocking Asics, and I was getting the worst blisters, but I think it was spikes too, because during a regular season meet, my shoe was untied, so my foot was just sliding,
Oh,
and it was like I just had bad blisters the whole year. So, I mean, I'd say that's a pretty good thing to be the worst injury I'd overcome during the season.
Are you a socks with spikes or no socks with spikes?
Socks with spikes
Okay, there
during
you go.
cross country season, but during track season, I do take them off for like miles and below.
Oof. Okay, so I followed along your season quite frequently, but for the people that were out there, you can kind of tell them like what were kind of your most your hardest challenges and kind of your greatest successes. You can kind of talk about state, kind of at the point in state, like kind of where it started getting hard, and even maybe like the moment you kind of knew you were gonna win and like you just started hitting the cellies.
spamming Sellies.
Yeah, although you weren't really spamming the cellies at state so
That's
much.
the-
You kind of had to push. You kind of had to push
You had to-
push all the way to the end. But yeah, you can just kind of give us the recap.
Yeah, I feel like what made this season so good is because we like just thought about what was gonna happen in the races a lot. So I feel like going into every race, I was ready to like hurt a lot and like knew it was gonna happen. Because at state, I mean, if you weren't at the race or didn't see it, like there was like 6 guys the entire race that were just all there, and that's like not really seen very much in cross country. Like usually 1 or 2 people kind of break away. So that's kind of what we expected. So I just kind of got to chill in the back and like draft off people. And then I'd say like 500 meters to go. So we've just run like 2.5 miles, and it's like just this last bit. I took the lead and I just started like sprinting.
Yeah.
Like, and it's an uphill thing, this whole thing, but I was like, I just got to go. Like, there's a lot of good guys here. And I made a really hard move and I was like proud of it. And I like thought I dropped everybody. And then like 200 meters later, Gabby Greer comes up to my hip and I just saw him and I was like so shocked.
Yeah.
I just had no clue anyone was near me. So I'd like lock back in and started like kicking again. And I don't think I was like really knew I won it till like 5 meters before the line because I just kept looking back. And you probably heard a lot of people hated that I did that. But
I saw the clips.
yeah, there were some clips, but I just had to. And then threw up the celly like literally right on the line. Like I
You
barely
can't be caught in one of those clips like celebrating too early and you get passed.
Yeah, that definitely.
That's
goes through
how
my
Did that
mind.
cross your mind at all?
It did, because that's when we talked about earlier about the Sellies at CM Twilight and Mr. Peel. He like pulled me over the side and he's like that was a good race, but like if you try doing that at state, you're gonna get put in one of those montages. So that definitely did go through my mind. I was a little bit more locked in this time.
So I kind of got a sneak peek on kind of how confident you were like the whole season, kind of leading up to it. But did it cross your mind at all during this race that like, oh shoot, I might not have the legs on me today, or like were you kind of in control the whole time? And like, was there any doubt that crept into you, or were you pretty confident the whole time through?
There was definitely down. I feel like if anyone's ever run a race before, there's always going to be like negative thoughts that go in your head. But we had talked about like going into it, like just overpowering them. Like we knew they were going to be there and we were ready to face them. So, I mean, I definitely had them starting like after the first mile. Like it was just so many people were trying to make moves and making it fast. But
We're
Okay, and so I know kind of after you crossed the finish line, kind of run me through like your emotions once you crossed the finish line after kind of realizing that you won, and kind of like, I mean, I know you stayed in kind of like I don't know if you guys don't know, like after you finish cross country race, there's normally like kind of like an area where like people are handing out water. You can lay on the ground for at least a minute before someone comes up to you and asks you to move. But kind of walk me through kind of like after you cross the finish line, kind of the people around you and just everything, kind of your feelings afterwards.
they did not give me a minute to start. I crossed that line and I went straight down, and there was people's like trying to just grabbing me immediately and like just picking me up, bro. And I was like, I just finished. And then like I feel like it hit me that I won state because they do this thing where they hand you like the bullet casing of the gun that shot off the race.
No, I did not
So
know
like
that.
some guy
Oh,
handed me
that's
that,
sick.
and that was like really cool.
I
And
did
that's
not
what
know
kind of
that.
like hit me. It was like, oh wow, this is like
That's
really
sick.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And then I walked a little bit and I laid on the ground for like quite a while again. And then like all my teammates came through and like congratulated me and like freaked out when I told them what happened. And then I feel like I kind of did start breaking down. Like my grandparents came over and like my mom, my sister, and it was like all just hugging me, and it was like just a really surreal moment.
And I'm sure some of your past teammates were there. I know me, Ed, shout out Dave Dutton, Justice Jackson, some of your past teammates, current
Did
teammates.
not pull up. Sorry.
I'm sure he was working, you know.
Yeah. We'll say that. It was on a Saturday.
And I know all your current teammates were running with you, and then even some of your future teammates, all your Illinois State teammates. You know, I mean, you can talk about some of your Illinois State or why you committed to Illinois State, or even just like, or some of your funny visits, some funny visit moments.
Yeah. I mean, the main reason I committed to Illinois State is I'm trying to get a good education. I want to do actuarial science, and they're like the best program in the state at it. So I feel like that was like the first thing that like caught my eye for Illinois State. And then when I went on my visit there, I was there for 3 whole days. We had a like cross country meet on Saturday, and I went to the football game that Saturday night, and then hung out with like all of them Sunday, and then stayed Monday for like academic stuff. So I like got to see a lot of the guys on the team and like the coaches, and I just really liked everybody that I saw there. So
shout out Illinois State football beating
Yeah,
North Dakota.
yes.
I know.
I mean,
yes,
Wait, when have they played there?
I think
January 5th,
yeah,
the
it's
championship
coming
game.
up.
I know. Wild. Illinois State.
Illinois State
Shout
potential FCS champion.
Yeah, shout
Yeah.
out.
And we got to shout out whoever's driving their bus.
Yeah, have you
because
seen
he
that?
has
Yeah.
driven
They
every
go-
Yeah, for the audience that doesn't know, haven't they? I think their equipment, like bus driver, like has drove over like what 8,000
It's
miles.
been over 8,000
because
this
they
year.
went North Dakota State, and then they went.
I think they had a game.
somewhere
Before,
really
I think they had a
south.
game before North
They went
Dakota
down
State.
to Texas.
Yeah,
they
for
went
the
down to
first
Texas.
game. For the
And
first game, then to North Dakota,
Cali.
and then the Cali, and then
Yes,
somewhere on
UC
the east,
Davis.
and then somewhere on the
East
East Coast.
Villanova all the way on the East Coast.
Yeah.
They really went coast to coast, bro.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
And now where are they playing at?
I think they're playing in Nashville, but they go against Montana State.
Okay. So I mean, still not the closest drive in the world, but
That's one of their closer ones, though.
Yeah.
I think it's the closest they've had. So.
yeah. So shout out the
Go
Shout
Red
out the
Bulls.
bus
equipment.
driver,
Shout
yeah.
out that bus too.
Yeah.
For chugging
I
that
know.
long.
yeah. And I know you talked a little bit before the podcast. What was kind of the most well-known thing on your visits that people knew you for?
Oh yeah, I would say the thing I was getting attention from the most was
Not your running.
not my running. It was my dancing on the Civic Barstool page.
Was that
which
a real dance?
AI, which
Whatever.
is not real,
Hey,
but
AI.
it has about 2,000 shares.
Shout
and
out
I think
Civic.
it got
2,000 shares.
2,000 shares.
Wow.
Shout out Civic Barstool.
Yes. Shout out Tulio for making that right after the race, the first race of the year. Every single college visit I would go on, I would just sit down with all the guys and just introduce myself, and I'd hear the song start playing on one of their phones, and they'd go, "Max, what's this?" And then I'd have to explain every single time that was not actually me dancing, because everyone thinks it's real. Every single person.
Looks real.
Did
Good AI.
Tulio have that pre-planned, or was that just kind of spur of the moment?
Spur of the moment. It was spur of the moment, but I don't know.
Did he need an okay from you to post that, or did he just post it?
I didn't know about it till later that night.
so I know you're okay with being that famous. Are you okay with being this famous? You're about to be on this.
Oh,
podcast?
I'm very excited for this podcast.
Are you-
This is
are you
about to be
hyped for
big
it?
things. Episode 3, and this is about to be top 10 in the U.S. pretty soon. So.
It will.
Well, we're getting there.
Charts aren't ready for us.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still in 2025, so we're a little late to those. I mean, I'm sure we'll probably be up there still, close for 2025.
It's about how you
In
finish.
the last 4 days we have. But
Yeah.
I don't know how many days. I don't know. Actually, I haven't watched on either.
Yeah.
But
You look at your wrist with no watch.
2026, we're going crazy.
Yeah.
You know.
And I mean, I know, kind of, going off of just kind of getting to know a little bit more about you. A lot of people know you about all your running, maybe what you want to do about academics, in school. Your dancing, like you said earlier, you're a pretty good dancer.
We like to dig deep. We
yeah,
want to see
we
the
would-
real
yeah.
Max Weber.
Yeah, and the real Max Weber, little as everyone know, is Walmart employee.
Yes.
Walmart employee.
The real Max Weber is at Walmart from 12 to 8 on weekends.
Can we get an insight of Walmart?
What is it like working at Walmart?
I'm actually really appreciative of Walmart. If anyone from Walmart management is watching this, because I only work weekends and they're very good at scheduling me for that. But all I do, if you're ever walking around Walmart and you see someone pushing a huge cart and grabbing stuff, that's me. Or if you ever online order and someone brings out your car, I also do that. And honestly, it's the chillest job ever because you're just moving milk around all day and talking to people. So I really enjoy it.
That's
awesome.
Max.
Yeah, and I.
Milkman Max.
Let's not make that a nickname. Let's not do that.
Milkman Max.
And kind of.
I don't
off
think
the-
that was I didn't mean it in a bad. Is that a bad thing?
Okay, and kind of going off the, you working at Walmart. I know Walmart can be kind of a crazy place sometimes, and I know your kind of line of work at Walmart doesn't really have you kind of dealing with a lot of people a lot of the times, but I'm sure you as a Walmart employee have kind of seen or heard of some stuff.
See
so-
somebody in an outfit like I'm wearing currently.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
that's
What,
Slippers.
Nothing that cool. I've never seen anything
Yeah.
that cool at Walmart.
yeah. What's
By the
been-
way, my
yeah. Give him
my
a
little sister.
Can we get a foo
My
for
sister gave me a little foo for Christmas. I have to shout her out.
Do you want to explain what a lafoof is for?
I'm not really
newbies
sure. I think
that
it's a
don't
fake
know?
labubu. She
What's
calls,
explain what a labubu is?
it's just this little. I don't know. She's the expert. She thought I would love this. I guess
She'll
She made me wear
put
it.
a comment down below. Explain what
She
it
will
is.
comment.
I'm sure she
for
will.
sure.
But she loves the comment. We'll have to get her on sometime. She loves the podcast. She really thinks this is cool.
She said
I'm
she
not
wanted
kidding.
a golf
She's
section.
always like.
She's like, we need more golf this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
think
saying.
she said that.
We're gonna
I think she said
try to keep
completely
it
cut it
low.
out.
Yeah, we'll keep the golf talk to a minimum. No golf talk this podcast.
Yeah, sorry, we got off the rails.
Yeah,
But speaking about work, can we get your craziest experience at Walmart?
or just funny story. You got one.
anything wild that has happened?
Yeah, the craziest thing, it was my own mistake. While taking an order out to a lady's car, she had a van, so she opened the door for me. So I just put all this stuff in, and I was like, all right, have a good rest of your day. And I was thought she'd just close the door again. She had opened it for me. And I started walking inside, and I looked back. She put it in reverse and hadn't shut the door yet. And she backed up, and I was gonna say something. I was like, no, she'll see it. Starts driving out. I never saw her shut that door. I saw her leave the parking lot.
Did you go start picking up her groceries again?
No, all of them stayed in the parking lot. So hopefully she lived very close to Walmart.
Or
So
figured it
as
out?
soon as
Yes.
she gets off Walmart property, that's not your problem.
Yeah, that was not me. Actually, that wasn't me. If my boss is watching, but
Well, I mean,
I saw
That
that.
can't be
happen.
it's
your
not
fault.
your job to close
She-
their door.
I know. I really thought she was going to. I did not mean to do that to that lady.
To be fair, I mean, you fulfilled your job description. You put the
You
groceries.
put the
You put the
groceries
groceries
in
in
the
the
car.
car.
That's after that, your job's over.
Yeah.
And how do you just leave a door open?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
You
Or
got
how
the-
do you not
the
know
wind.
this?
I know. I thought
How
the
do you not
wind.
know
I was
this?
like, it's gonna get like windy and so I
Yeah.
hear it, but I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I don't really have any crazy work stories. I mean, I kind of work. I don't know. You can put in quotations like a desk job. Like I
White
don't really.
collar.
Yeah, what a
Like,
white
he's a
collar
white-
job. Yeah, I don't really. I'm not really face to face with like customers or people a lot of the time. But I'd say probably the craziest thing that happened to me out on the golf course. Shout out Cool Wave Golf Course again, 2 episodes in a row. Is I was taking my lunch break, and these 2 people walk in. One guy, a little older. If I had to guess, it's probably like a grandfather and grandson kind of deal. And the grandson walks in. He's like, "Hey, my grandpa just got hit with a golf ball." Like acting like it was no big, not like, but he said it like it was really no big deal. And so we're like, "Okay, is he all right? Like, does he need medical attention?" Blah blah blah. And then here walks in his grandpa, and his whole eye is just like bloodied. And we're like, and he's like not acting like it's that big of a deal. And he's like, "Yeah, I was just in the fairway trying to hit my ball, and then I got hit. Do you guys have like any towels or anything?" And we're like, "Are you okay?" and then we just gave him some towels, and he just.
You kept playing.
I mean, I went back upstairs and started working. It was
That's a
after my
trooper.
lunch break, but I think he went back out there and finished. His
Yeah, he
round.
paid for his round.
Yeah.
And we're like, "Do you have any idea who hit you?" He's like, "I don't know." We're like, "All right." So,
That might have been me. One of my road drives.
My 2 fairway.
yeah, I mean, Cool Reef Golf Course can turn into a bit of a firing range sometimes. With the
That was
close-
almost you one time.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
got
it kind of
hit.
was.
You got hit.
It kind of was. Yeah, it kind of was me one time. I had just finished a hole, and I was sitting in the passenger seat of the golf cart, and I was waiting for my driver, Dave Dutton, to finish up putting on the hole.
Second shout out.
Yeah, second shout out the podcast. And I was just sitting in the cart waiting, and I was in the cart facing like where the first tee box like hits off. And lo and behold, I hear like the whack of the golf ball, and I hear the wind start coming towards me. And so luckily I flinched at the last moment, and it just hits me right here. But it wasn't even probably for my neck or collarbone, so I'm glad I kind of flinched. And
If it got you in the temple, it would have been.
Oh, I probably
brain
would not-
damage.
you'd
It
be
would have been brain
blind.
damage.
oh, I mean, oh yeah, I mean,
it could
Blind,
have
like in the
It
same
was.
back-
It was
the
a
ball-
driver. It was a driver. that
yeah,
hit
the
it.
ball was
Really?
the ball. I mean, I heard the wind coming off. That's how I heard it. But I mean, I'm just lucky that it only hit me in the arm. I did finish the round. It didn't really make me play any worse or better. So I was
Does that
already,
give you superpowers?
Oh, yeah.
no, I was already playing pretty bad. So
Oh.
it didn't really help. I just at
That
least
was the second
I
one.
had an excuse. It was. I at least had an excuse.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no. Luckily, it just left like a really big bruise on my arm, but it could have been worse. But yeah, that's probably my craziest story. You guys have any? I know you guys have worked some blue collar jobs that might have some.
I
Crazy
have worked
stories.
a multitude of jobs. One was a Casey's gas station.
Shout out Casey's.
Shout out Casey's. What a day this was. It was my first week working there, and it's me and my friend working with a few other people, and there was an older man who comes into the store, which, I mean, I didn't see it at the time. I was in the kitchen. But on cameras, he is beelining to the bathroom, like as fast as an old man can go. Like, it's a speed shuffle to the bathroom. He does his business we'll say he does his business in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
Not in the toilet, I'll say that. But on the cameras, he goes in the bathroom, then he comes out, and there is a brown trail going behind him of like footprints, brown footprints going behind him, and he leaves the store instantly. We go in the bathroom. He had diarrhea smeared over the entire floor, nowhere near the toilet. And so my first week, my boss is like, "Oh, just throw Zach. Like, he can do it. This is his first week." I would have quit on the spot. If they did that to me, I am quitting on the spot. I am not doing that. So my friend does it, and our boss said, "If you do it, I'll give you a $50 gift card." He does it. He like full hazmat suit, pretty much, deep cleans everything. He never got that gift card.
Oh,
Really?
He never got that gift card. I would have been livid if that was me. But that was Casey's.
Yeah,
And then over the summer, I was a industrial roofer. Shout out Martin Roofing.
Big bucks.
I don't know if I saw some things, some people, but shout out Chase Brindle, one of my friends I worked with. He's a bigger guy, about 240, 250. He's an offensive lineman. and this man, he fell off the roof twice this summer.
Oh my god.
So one of the times we're doing like,
Not OSHA certified.
oh, this is a big boy to be up on a roof. Well, one of the roofs he falls off. It was only like a 5-foot drop.
Okay.
He like, it's a very steep incline and it was wet. He like falls on his hands and knees and he just slides. Like there was no stopping that momentum. That boy goes down, falls flat on his ass. And then there was another time, I don't know how this one happened. I wasn't on the site with him. This is just what I've heard. But this time he's working. He ends up falling again. This is like a 15-foot drop.
That's a big drop.
15 foot, that's pretty deep.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good fall for a big guy. But, he was fine. Nothing wrong with him.
We hear the. Can you do a recreation of the sound he made when he hit the ground?
Well, I wasn't there, but
Oh.
from what I heard, it was probably like a large thud and then a oh. But yeah, working up on roofs, it is a.
Do you ever get scared to get back up on the roof?
I would never go back to a roofing job. Like I would do anything but that. It
I mean, but did it like affect like you just got back up and just started?
I
working
mean,
again?
I guess he just got up and kept working. I don't think anything really happened to him. But then he twisted his ankle walking to class. So,
Accident prone.
he can survive a roof fall, but God forbid he walk to class. Shout out Chase Brendel again. So, Mason, what are...
I'm gonna go back to my Dairy Queen times.
Oh, throwback.
Bad times. Curbed my car. had to make some money. Immediately went to Dairy Queen. Shout out Kent Scottberg. He was working there at the time. He was like, going to Dairy Queen.
Might still be working there.
He might be.
Potentially.
Or he might be stuck.
Dairy Queen legend of the Falto.
Yes.
Scottberg.
You see,
He's a
Shout out,
trooper.
shout out Kent Scottberg. Shout out.
Jake Heron as well.
Yeah.
Jake Heron, ultimate Dairy Queen trooper.
Yeah, if you're ever in the mood for some banana splits and Kent Scottberg's working,
He loves to
order
make
3 of them. Order 3 of them.
on me.
and tell him add like extra stuff too, just to make it.
Shout out once again. Shout out Kent Scottberg.
Shout out Kent. But I'm gonna go back to the 3 months I spent there, 3 to 4 months, trying to recoup the cost of my car, and then until I got another job, I was still there. So stuck there for a while. Anyway, I think the reason I picked this is because at my new job, I don't have to deal with people, which is nice. But people provide the best stories. So I just remember one time I was making a strawberry sundae. And people like strawberries apparently. They really like strawberries.
Hey, strawberry.
Well, there's a lot
strawberry ice cream is pretty fire.
There's a lot of juice in there.
Underrated.
A lot of juice. There's like a number. They have like a little chart of how many scoops you're supposed to put. I wasn't paying that much attention. I was like scooping, putting the scoops in. The guy was right behind me watching me. I was like trying to get it done quick. I think we were busy or something. I wasn't thinking too much of it. He watched me make his ice cream. I did it good. It's not like I was like being weird about it. So I put the scoops in, handed it to him. It was very quick. I literally turned around, did it, gave it to him. This guy must have been having a bad day. He turns to the guy next to him and goes, I got one strawberry in here. And my boss, like my main boss, a big manager or whatever, was standing right next to me. She just like gives me a glance. It wasn't even like a mean glance, but the guy was like really mad. He was like, I don't even know why I come here. They give me one strawberry.
over a
This
strawberry.
place is so dumb. I don't know. He was like, why are you still gonna order after this? Talking to the guy behind him. And then I just walked to the guy like, do you still want to order?
Can I take your order?
And I don't know.
Did you give him more strawberries?
No. I was just like,
They even ask for more strawberries.
no,
you just
you
complain
just
about
want to be
not having.
mad.
All right,
Some people just want to be
so
mad.
Yeah.
And then I'm not the biggest people person, I guess. In a customer service setting, I don't know. I would have gotten more. I could have done more if he like talked to me, but instead of talking to me, he just got angry and stormed out.
Criticize you in front of the big boss.
Yeah, which she was on my side because it was normal. She was like, "You put the right amount of scoops in, you're good." And also, one full strawberry. That soup of strawberry is just chunks. It's like blended up. Like, come on now. Sorry.
Well,
Still a
wouldn't you
little
want
salty
like,
about that.
more of the juice, I guess, because then it soaks into the ice cream.
I think so. Like, I don't know. I feel like a big old strawberry chunk. Like, I don't know. That's not typically in there. I don't think.
I don't
Oh.
personally.
Personally, I don't like my Sundays chunky, but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
just me.
exactly.
I would
I
rather
don't like-
just have
I
strawberries.
think that's what I'm saying. I think this guy just wanted to be mad, so he got his job done. I guess.
Yeah.
Take it out on the.
Yeah.
Take it out on
The
the
ice cream
working,
guy.
the working man.
Yeah.
The minimum wage employee does not care.
I was very upset.
If you work minimum wage, you learn to not care about anyone.
No, at my new job, I do care because,
But you're not. Are you getting minimum wage?
yeah,
Oh,
Oh.
but like
never mind.
it's a meaningful job. Sometimes you work a non-meaningful job.
Wait, you make the city of Bethalto run.
You do.
Mason Walker.
Do I?
I think the point of a minimum wage job is that like you care while you're there, and then like you swipe your card, and then you just
And you're
don't care.
done.
Yeah.
and then you're just done.
I like to leave my job at my job.
Yes, that's exactly.
I don't need any stress coming home with me.
Fair enough. Okay, in this kind of moving on, we can. I know this is the second or the next episode after the Christmas special. Hope you guys like the Christmas special. And we can kind of all go around and say our favorite Christmas presents, favorite Christmas gifts, and is there anything else we want to talk about? I guess I can get it started. I got a brand new running watch. First one in about 5 years. My other one was
Hey.
struggling to make it through. The buttons were not working as they should. I had to kind of some of them. It's kind of like on a keyboard sometimes, but you got like a sticky key and it just like doesn't
yeah.
work. It's just kind of like that. Like the button like wouldn't press. It would just be like jammed in already, and I would have to like click it out before I click it back in. So
Stays
kind of
quick.
yeah, exactly. So when I'm trying to do a workout and hit like splits, when I'm trying to split my watch every single time and it can't work, and then I have to like pull it out and then put it back in. It gets really annoying. So I got to a point where I was like, all right, I gotta bite the bullet. I'm gonna ask for a new watch because it's these things are not too cheap. So it was
Especially
like,
when you get a touchscreen one.
yeah,
you
I
don't
didn't
gotta
even know.
touch
I didn't
He
even
doesn't
know it
have
was
to
a
worry
touch.
about the buttons
I didn't
anymore.
even-
He's moved on to bigger.
I didn't even know it was a touchscreen until I got it, and then it started asking me to type in something in because I tried to pair my Spotify to it because you can pair your Spotify to this watch.
Does it play out
Yeah,
of the
mine
watch?
Yeah, and I can pair it to
Part
my
of the watch.
No, I can, and I can pair it to my earbuds too. my
Mine just
AirPods,
connects.
too.
Mine does that. It like connects to AirPods. I did
Yeah.
not know it could just play music.
But
It's
yeah,
actually
I
sick.
had to pair my Spotify to it, and it's asking me like type in like my like username and stuff. I'm like, how do I type? Because I have like, if you don't know like what Garmin watches is, there's like 5 buttons. One of them's like run. There's an up down, a menu button, and like a back button.
and
Yeah.
the light
So I'm like,
button.
how do I type with this selection of buttons? And I and I was just like, I don't even know. I just know poking it or like tapping it and like tap like this thing's a tap screen. Like I can type on it. It was like I could pull up a keyboard.
That's awesome.
It was like the old flip phones to where it had like three
Oh.
letters. You need to like click them 3
Yeah.
times to get to like, so it's ABC. You have to click it 3 times to get to the C. But yeah. No, I'm super stoked about this thing. Probably very useful Christmas gift. Also very practical. Be using it quite a bit. Wearing it every
Practical
day.
Christmas gifts they're
Yeah.
so nice.
where
Yeah.
at.
It's better than something you'll just use for 3 months. Like you're excited about, use for 3 months, and then never touch it again. So yeah, I was definitely
Something to get use out of. It reminds
Yeah.
you of like
The joy of Christmas.
yeah.
the joy of Christmas.
Shout out
and
Santa.
just
Shout out Santa again.
the
Shout out
person- the
Santa.
people we got for you. Yeah.
All right. Someone else want to go on theirs?
Oh, let me make sure. Well, I'm just gonna piggyback off that because I also got a new running watch.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah. this
What'd you
one's-
get?
I got the Garmin Instinct E.
Instinct E.
I like the Instinct watches.
I haven't
That's
heard
what
of. I haven't heard about Instinct watches.
They're a little more like durable. I don't know.
trail runner.
Type that type of like.
Because I guess
watch,
you
I
are
guess.
more of a trail runner.
Yeah, I'm more of like I usually do. It has a longer battery life because I usually do like next February on a 50-mile race. I can't be having that baby dying.
Are you already signed
It
up
just
for it?
sounds
I already
miserable.
signed up. We're
Wow.
locked in.
You're wait next February or this February?
this coming
Oh,
February.
Like
okay.
2 months.
Yeah, like 2 months. February 28th.
Do you think
It's
you're
coming
ready
up.
for it?
I mean, I'm always ready for it.
That is true. Mason did just decide randomly. He running like 15-mile weeks. He's just gonna randomly do a marathon. So.
Yes, and I ran what was it, 325, I think.
Yeah, wasn't
Yeah,
it like it
That's
like
pretty quick.
like for
very
running
quick.
15 miles a week? Like that's not.
And I did get stuck with elapsed time. It was 340, but I was like stuck
Yeah, you
under
did
a
get-
bridge because it was pouring down rain.
Oh.
A creek formed next to me in the time that I was hiding under this bridge. So I was like,
And how long was that nature trail one? Wasn't it like 37 miles that you did?
yeah, 37. It was a
Is-
6 hour, like it was timed 6
Yeah,
hours,
6 hours,
and you
yeah.
got as many miles as you can at 37.
Does this new watch have like improved like GPS for like kind of more like out there races or not really?
It's all right. Compared to my
Is it
last
kind of the
one,
same?
yeah, it's kind of the same, but it just has like the newer features. My older one, I had the Garmin Instinct like 1, but it was solar.
Oh, so you already had one of the instincts.
Yeah,
okay.
and I really liked it. It doesn't have touchscreen. It's kind of more like it's like it has all the stuff, but it's not fancy. I guess.
I mean, you
Like,
got
it doesn't have a
it's like
touchscreen.
a-
It doesn't.
You got
like a
you got
practical
the blue
bird.
collar watch. I got the
Yeah.
white collar watch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but like I got my VO2 max. I've never had that before, so that's kind of cool. Like whenever I wake up, I go through it and it like gives me a day breakdown. It's like the weather and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Never had that before. My sleep score is bad. Like, I need to. Maybe it'll help me fix it, but sometimes I just don't want to see. I think I got a 39 last night. So.
I guess I'll just piggyback off that. I also got a watch.
Oh,
I got
oh.
the new Apple Watch.
Hey,
I'm not a big runner, so I don't really need a
hey,
running
sub
watch.
30-minute 5K at the turkey trot.
Hey.
Shout out Turkey Trot. I did get sub 30 minutes, and I'm not a big runner. That was a rough morning. But yeah, I got an Apple Watch. It's a little more, I feel like, practical for daily use. And I needed a watch for my nursing class this semester, so there we go. That's how I ended up with this.
Max, did you get a watch?
I did not get a watch. I'm kind of
Oh.
throwing off the trend, but I actually haven't opened all my Christmas presents yet, so maybe I did. We're waiting to open all of them when my sister comes in town on Monday.
Okay.
So
When was you supposed to be yesterday?
no, she's supposed to be back tomorrow night, so we're
Okay.
opening gifts Monday morning. So I'll
Okay.
see. But I'm at that
Sorry. I didn't mean
age where like
I didn't mean to don't come at you with a false claim.
No, you're good. But like I'm at the age where I've already like I know what I'm about to get, really. Like I just ordered the stuff myself and like told my parents like this is what I want. So I have two things. I'm getting Beats headphones. Those are probably the most like practical things I got. And then for college, I got an electric scooter.
Ooh.
And that's like my fun one. Because at Illinois State, like the athlete dorms are low-key pretty far away from like the actual like classes and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just not walking that far when it's like 20 degrees outside. So I'm going to be on my scooter most days.
Even the headphones would be useful because, like, I mean, I know for my situation, my freshman dorm was incredibly noisy, and I just had AirPods, and I mean, you can like do the noise cancellation AirPods, but like you can't like roll over.
It's not the same.
Yeah, and also like I mean, they could even, like, if you're like laying down, like trying to fall asleep, they can even like fall out of your ears, and like I'll just wake up to someone screaming outside, running down the hall. So my roommate DJ, shout out Dave for the third time this podcast. He had these headphones, and like he would just, and also my two other suite mates just had these headphones, and they had no issues, and I'd just be struggling to fall asleep. So honestly, the headphones will also be pretty clutch.
What
for
headphones
next
do
year.
they have? Do they all have the same? or-
I think DJ and Charlie had Beats. I'm not sure which one.
So I got Beats.
Actually, I think Ryan just had AirPods, but Ryan had no issues falling asleep. Ryan falls asleep with his AirPods in like every night. So he just, I don't know, he's different. He built different. I don't know. I personally just can't fall asleep with mine in, but he has no issue with doing it.
I've tried headphones. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm more of an earbud guy.
Yeah, I am too, but like when it comes to sleeping, like, or like noise cancellation, like I would definitely, like, if I was like solely getting it for that reason, like to wear like to go to bed, I would definitely choose headphones. But
Yeah, I'd say AirPods are definitely better for like walking around. Actually, I have a funny story. So these Bose headphones, these are my running headphones now, but I had them.
they've been through it.
Dude, these are the best headphones. Like they're amazing, but like they're getting rough, but they still work.
I mean,
great.
you've been using for the wrestling days, didn't you?
Yeah, I've used them for everything.
They've been there for everything.
They've been. I think I got them like my freshman year of high school.
That's impressive.
The ear covers, like leather used to be like leather wrapped.
Mhm.
The leather's completely come out of the inside, and it's just like hanging on the outside. There's raw foam on my ears. Whenever I like turn them on, or usually turn them off, it'll play like the off sound like 5 times. Sometimes it's like doo 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 doo.
Yeah.
Just turn off, and then eventually they stop. But they've never quit on me. I think that they've never like really stopped. They've never given out. There's like a little rattle in them. They've been dropped a couple times, so that sucks.
Couple.
Because I only use them for running. They've fallen off my head a couple times while running. Yeah, they're great. But I also, little story with these. I used to wear these around before I had AirPods. Bose headphones, completely over the ear, and I would just pull them off, have one ear out. I went into a rock store one time when I was in Branson, and the lady in there, This is the end.
Wait,
this is
like,
the end.
you said a
Are we
rock?
talking like
Wait,
So-
yeah, like
so-
rock,
like
or
no, no,
physical rock, like I got
mineral rocks.
Okay, okay,
fossil,
okay, okay.
fossils.
Okay,
those type
okay,
stores. Yeah.
Sorry, clarification.
So I went into one of those stores. And the lady in there asked me if I had autism because I had headphones on. And after that, I switched to AirPods. I was like, yeah, we're done. Yeah. It's a
My
bad
Air-
look.
My AirPods, I've had them since freshman year, and they're still kicking. But like now, they're at the point where sometimes I pull it out, but the actual earbud will get stuck in my ear.
God.
So, sometimes I gotta get tweezers to get them out, or I get a little like worried to wear them to practice now, because if I get that stuck in my ear, I have no clue how I'm getting that out. So I might just go practice with the bud in my ear.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
did
I
get-
kind of had a similar thing. I'm on my second pair of the new AirPods, whatever they call it, AirPod Pros, whatever. But yeah, my first pair, like one of the, I guess you call it the buds, like one of the, or whatever you call
like
it.
the little rubber piece.
Yeah, one of the rubber pieces that just fell off, and so it's just literally like the little, like I don't even know like what it is, but it's just like the little plastic thing that sticks out. That's all I had to put in my ear, so I had to get a new pair. But yeah, because the warranty expired.
AirPods are just like the worst thing to drop because I'm always like trying
Yeah.
to put it in the case and it drops.
It goes off
And
like
it
a
does,
bomb.
and it bounces so high. It bounces again. You're just watching like. Stop,
It's
dude,
even
it just
it's even
keeps
worse.
going
It's even
every
worse
time,
when the
bro.
cases fall out of your pocket. When
Yes,
the
and then
case
they all
falls
shoot out in every
Yeah.
direction,
It's
bro. Every
like
time.
a grenade. They
Yes.
shoot out, and you're like,
Dude.
where the hell did it
back
go?
back to my senior year of high school. I dropped them. So we sat at like a high top table, and so like we're kind of far up off the ground. And my AirPods fell in my pocket one day at lunch, and like it exploded, and they went across the lunchroom. And I'm like, that's it. I'm never finding them. Luckily, one was like by my feet, and luckily, I think the other one like someone found like at a nearby table, like 2 tables over. Like, this is your AirPod. Like, thank God you found it. But
Those
yeah,
things will fly too.
Oh, they will.
Dude, I've had so
They're
many
so
close calls of losing those.
I don't know.
Actually, I have lost like multiple pairs. I know my first pair I lost. I was in Colorado trout fishing, and I was standing on a rock, and there was like a trout sitting there. I was like, I gotta get there. So I was like trying to casting out. I see the AirPods fall out of my pocket, bounce on the rock, and just slide into the river. They just get washed away. I'm like, no. And then I was for the rest of vacation. I didn't have AirPods, so that whole like 16-hour drive. I had headphones. Okay, I did have
Yeah,
headphones.
You're alive.
I had I had the Bose headphones. So that saved me. But yeah, I was just watching them slide down the rock, and I knowing there was nothing I could do. I lost another pair. I don't know. All right, I think I have my second pair. They just like it was the originals. They quit working. Like you just can't hear this. Like you can hear them, but it's so quiet. And then like because of the Pros, I don't like that plastic piece. So I got the regular AirPod 4s. So
Yeah,
they
that's
also
what I
have
the stick, just the
They're just
stick.
like tinier. They're like
yeah,
tiny.
they're like the same shape as the Pros.
I didn't even know they had those.
Yeah,
So
they're
they're
kind of
nice.
new, but yeah, so they don't have that plastic piece, but they're still noise canceling.
Okay.
Allegedly, they're not the best. Like it's definitely better with the Pros, but it does the job.
I mean, everyone talks about the noise cancellation, but I'm not gonna lie. I kind of use the transparency mode on some of it on my AirPods sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of the noise canceling. Like when I have it on, it kind of just gives me a headache.
yeah,
I
I
don't
can
know
see
if you
Yeah,
feel-
it does kind of like feel. It makes you like just feel weird.
Yeah, it just sounds like off. I
Yeah.
don't know.
But I do use the transparency. Like whenever I run, I don't like to like not be able to
Yeah,
hear
it's kinda
any-
bad
yeah,
idea.
yeah, I don't like to not be able to hear anything. So I'll have if I have both. Normally, I'll just run with like one AirPod in, so I can kind of like hear my surroundings. But if I do run with two, I'll put in like the transparency, so I can still kind of hear what's going on around me. And honestly, you can still like hear pretty much everything, and it's just kind of the music on the background. And I also like to use it like if I'm running on like the treadmill, like next to someone, and I still
Yeah.
like want to talk to them, but also listen to music. Then I'll just like, or like if I'm doing like a bike workout, then I'll just like put on transparency. So honestly, I think I might have it on transparency more than the noise cancellation.
For Christmas, I did get a new pair of headphones, or the Shock Open Runs,
Okay.
where they just like they don't go in your ear. They
Wait, my
sit-
dad. Oh,
That's
if
a
my
dad-
if my
that's
if
a
my
dad thing.
if my dad watches
does
this,
too,
my dad
yes.
knows exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
they
My,
sit like
Yes.
right in front of your
yeah,
ear.
because
where you can hear
they're like
everything.
on the bone.
Is
they,
it the
they
bone
like
conduction ones?
They're not the bone
Oh,
conduction. they're the actual speaker.
Is it just like a speaker that
Okay.
goes
It's a-
into your ear?
but like the
Yeah.
people can't hear the music, but you can.
No,
still hear
you're the
it.
only one that
Yeah.
can hear it. It's quiet enough, but it's right next to your ear, so it just
What's the?
sounds
Do you know the brand of it?
shocks.
Okay. because I think my dad got a similar pair. It might be the same. It might not be, but he was like,
Probably are.
He's
It's
like,
a very dad.
he's like,
head
you
thing.
gotta try this. You gotta try this. So if he watches this, he'll know exactly what you're
I
talking
have
about.
tried. Have you tried bone conduction headphones?
I think
I've
that's
put
the
'em
one. I
on.
think that's one he has because they sit like right here, don't they?
on
And,
his
yeah.
bone,
yeah, and then they come around your ear. Yeah,
it just like vibrate. Yeah, it's weird.
They're
It vibrates.
weird.
the
it
sound
might be
in
the
your-
ones he has. It might not be.
Because
but-
you don't
like,
hear it. It's just like it's like the voice in your head is just the music. I don't know.
And it's
how
also
to-
weird because isn't it like if you put it up to your ear, you don't really hear the music. It's only if you
It's like
have it.
vibration.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
vibrates your ear. That's
Yeah.
how.
Yeah,
Which is
It's
How
like
do humans
Beethoven.
How have humans made this?
How-
stuff?
dude,
Yeah, this
Beethoven
just makes
or
no
whoever-
I mean,
sense.
we have
Mozart?
Bluetooth. We have
We have
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth.
No,
We
it
have
just, like, doesn't make
we live
sense.
from rocks and sticks.
Where did we
There's
get this
there's
from?
like the conductor who went deaf, so he like started biting the like rod on his piano
that
so
was
he could hear it.
Was that Mozart?
I think it was Beethoven.
Wasn't
Mozart, one of those
Beethoven-
guys. One of
Same
the-
difference.
the OGs.
Beethoven, Mozart.
One of those old piano guys.
Yeah,
The
potato,
OGs.
potato.
What we got next?
Yeah, kind of moving on, kind of the same style of stuff, but Max specially requested. Max is kind of a, I don't know if
I'm
you,
not really.
I don't know if you'd really call yourself a movie connoisseur, but you're kind of best friends with one, so you kind of get to
Yeah.
Shout out to Leo.
shout out to
Tulio is definitely
again.
the movie connoisseur.
yeah. So you kind of get. I mean at least I've got put on to some movies or just like special requested to watch some movies from Tulio. I'm sure Max is the same. But yeah, we can just go around. Any like movies you've recently seen, favorite movies.
Let's go favorite movie.
Oh,
first.
we can do
Favorite
overrated movies. I mean, what we can. I mean,
Should we do favorite? This is Max section.
Favorite
This is your
movie. Yeah.
section. So what do you
I had
want?
in
What do you
mind.
want to ask?
I had in mind some movies that I've watched recently.
Okay,
That's what.
we can go for that.
It's hard to say because I always forget like a favorite movie, and
Yeah.
Tulio's just gonna flame me if I like.
yeah, I
pick a
feel like
bad
I
It's
know,
movie.
hard
I
to
know
pick
the
a
movie. I
favorite
know,
movie.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get nervous to say that, but I'd say one that I watched recently. I talked about this a little before. It's called Dead Man Wake Up. It's the new Knives Out movie,
Okay.
and I thought that was a really good movie. It's like I don't know. I guess I can kind of explain it without like spoiling it.
Yeah.
But it's about like these two like Catholic priests and stuff, and it's like it's a murder mystery like at the time.
Okay.
But also they talk about like God and like a lot of stuff in it. That's like really cool. And I see like TikTok edits of it all the time. And I'll go in the comment section, I'll like scroll it, and people will be like, "This like brought me back to God.
Really?
Like this movie
Wow.
like made me rethink religion and stuff."
That's pretty
So I
awesome.
feel like
That's
that's,
a
just, like,
deep
I
movie.
know it's a deep. So it's like it's just really cool, like seeing stuff like that.
Is Marty Supreme on the same level as that?
Marty Supreme is not anywhere near that. Marty Supreme, if you haven't seen it yet,
Yeah, it's a new
you're
movie.
Whatever
New
you're
movie.
expecting to see when you walk in, it's barely about ping pong. It's just a fever dream. Like I was expecting.
For background, Marty Supreme is a
Timothy
Timothy Chalamet
Chalamet.
movie about ping pong.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly.
This doesn't spoil too much, but just to give you like an idea what happens in it, it's supposed to be about this guy like he wants to be the world champion of ping pong, but then he falls through the roof and crushes a mob boss's arm, steals his dog, and then the mob boss tries to kill him because he stole his dog.
Some
In a
Wick.
ping
John,
pong,
that's
in
literally-
a
that's-
ping pong movie.
that's
It's
literally
literally
John
just
Wick.
John Wick in the middle of a ping pong movie.
It's John Wick ping pong.
It's
It's
in
a
the-
true story.
based. It's one of those based on a true
Yeah.
story. So, it's like, so this guy
Loosely
played ping
based.
pong, and then we just added all this other
Yeah.
stuff.
Does he kill 3 guys with a ping pong paddle? Or-
No, I'm surprised not, but I wouldn't have been surprised if he didn't. But no, and the ending's good. Tulio, like, at first I was like, that was like the worst ending ever. But then Tulio, since he's a movie connoisseur,
Kinda
like,
broke it down.
He broke it down for me.
Okay.
It's an all right ending. I'll give it that.
All right.
So Tulio just made some stuff up and like tricked Max's brain.
Yeah, and I was like,
That
sure,
good.
Tulio. Yeah, sure.
I'll just kind of piggyback off of that. I'll go into like probably one of my favorite movies, and then like if you think of one, you can like say one of your favorite movies. If not, the other one was not your favorite movie. But I would probably say I'm a big Leonardo DiCaprio fan. I mean, pretty much.
You say this.
Huh?
I have one of my favorite movies. You might say it right.
It's between two. And I mean, one of them's not a Leonardo DiCaprio movie, but the one I'm about to say is. One of them is Shutter Island. Shutter Island is just like I mean,
Good movie.
I don't know if you guys
Okay.
know Shutter
I've
Island.
heard of it. I haven't seen
Okay,
it.
I mean,
I know about Shutter.
highly recommend Shutter Island. I mean, I don't even know where to begin.
I don't think we shouldn't
explaining-
even say too much.
Yeah,
Zach
no,
hasn't seen it yet.
All I
You
know
can't-
is there's a huge plot twist.
Yes,
It-
that's why we can't say too much.
Well,
You just have to
okay,
go watch
I'll
it.
just say this is like the whole movie. I mean, I don't want to say means nothing, but it's like like the whole plot of the movie is just not
You're just
as
looking
it
at the wrong
seems.
way the entire
Yeah,
movie.
until basically the last like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
and it's just like a complete like jaw drop, complete just like what did I just watch? But like in a good way.
Yes. And I love the ending of that movie.
Oh,
The
yeah,
ending
it's
of that movie is so
fantastic.
good
Yeah.
because it's one of those movies that nobody knows what
Mhm.
really happened. Because like I love when people do that. Like they don't just tell you like
Yeah.
oh like they lived happily ever after. They like.
But it
let the
wasn't also
viewer,
it
like-
wasn't like a I mean you can say it was a bad ending, but it wasn't like a bad ending as like, oh, I hated that ending. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like
They let you like
yeah.
think about how you like.
Yeah,
want
I
to.
don't know. It's just the biggest like mind blowing ending to a movie that I've personally like experienced watching a movie. And the thing was, is I knew the end of the movie, and I still like I just didn't know how it got there, but I like knew the end of it because I was seeing like stuff on like in the internet, and I was still mind blown because I think that's honestly why it's my favorite movie is I knew what happened at the end, and I was still just like completely shocked at how it got there. But yeah, that's probably my favorite movie. I'd say close runner up is Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know. I'm kind of a history nerd. I like history, and it doesn't have to do much of anything based off of a true story. It might. I don't know. Does
It's
it?
hilarious.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
it's
I
No,
think it, I
it's
think
like
it-
a parody of
yeah. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I won't talk too much
The
on it. If
ending
you
is
haven't.
not
Oh no, not at all.
historically accurate.
Oh,
None
the
of
ending,
it actually
the ending might be a fever dream. the
Yeah.
ending's just like a yeah, but it's a great movie. I also it's a very uniquely structured movie. Like just have kind of like the timeline of the movie. It's like not really chronological. It kind of hops around, but like it makes sense.
Mm.
And I don't know. I kind of like it.
and
about
it can
that.
like it makes fun of like a sensitive topic.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Which-
Yeah, and I just like it because it's kind of like World War II era
Yeah.
history.
I love Quentin Tarantino. So,
Yeah.
like his
Oh,
movies
yeah.
are so good.
Django. I also love
Django's
Django.
also
I mean,
good.
this
Pulp
ending.
Fiction.
I watched that with you.
Pulp
That was
Yeah, I
Fiction is a
know.
good
That was a
one.
really late night.
It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, any Quentin Tarantino movie is just fantastic.
But-
And
I'll say have you guys watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I don't think so.
So basically, a lot of people it's like based off of like the Manson murders.
Okay.
Like a specific one of like I think it was a Hollywood director.
Mhm.
Like they go in, his wife's pregnant or something. There's like a pregnant lady. They're like having a party at their house, and like the Manson girls come and kill him. But Quentin Tarantino spins it into a different like.
Wait. Is this who's in this movie? What's his name? No. It's oh my god.
Leonardo DiCaprio is in it,
No, but what's the main
but
character's
it's
name?
Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about
Yeah.
now. I haven't seen the full movie. I've just seen like bits and pieces. It's kind of like where he goes to the ranch, right?
Yeah, they're
The
so
Dutch-
I
or no,
think
no,
they're
it's
actors. They
yeah.
are Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio are like competing actors. I think. I don't know.
Isn't Bruce Lee in this movie too?
It's a fake Bruce Lee.
Yeah, but
But like,
it's
there's
kinda
a
like
clip
the-
with Bruce Lee.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Well, they,
I know.
make
I know
fun
a
of
movie
Bruce
you're
Lee.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also a really good movie.
The end, like it's basically
I don't
like
think I've ever
what
seen
could
it
have
once.
happened.
Okay.
It's like
I might watch that. What is it called? Once Upon a Time.
Once
in
Upon a
Hollywood?
Time in Hollywood.
I gotta put that on my because I any shows I've seen like bits and pieces I try and like watch. I just never knew the title of that one. So
I gotta say, I got two that, like, one is in the heart, and one is like one of the most spectacular things I've seen on screen.
Mhm.
Which, like, in the heart, I gotta say the 2017 It movie.
okay.
That is like, I don't know, I just really love that movie. The way the main actor plays it. or
Oh,
Pennywise.
Bill
Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
He is like, I don't know, I really like him as an actor. But I gotta say, my favorite movie has to be Interstellar.
Okay.
Which,
Sorry.
what's funny about that?
Mason blew a kiss.
I blew a
at him.
kiss
I
at
don't
the
know
camera.
what was happening there.
I don't know, I just gotta say that because
No,
like
that's a very valid.
You like Interstellar? Okay.
one of the
Hot take. I don't like Interstellar.
Why don't you
Wow.
like
That's bad. That's a bad take. I
That
would
is
say.
a
sorry.
horrible
I'm
take.
sorry. I'm
That was
sorry.
a
I'm
bad
sorry.
take.
I
we-
like
Can we
Interstellar.
hear
The
more?
way
It's
it
a
made
good
me
one.
feel, I felt like I was losing
What
my
did
mind.
what did it do to you?
Whenever he's in, can I say when he's in like all the dimensions and he's like trying to tinker with time to like get back to nothing to just like the same ending. He's like trying to save like, dude. He's just like it's just like a loop. Like he's trying. He's
He
literally
didn't send us here to change the past.
he's sending himself to do the exact same thing. It's a loop. Like he's the one who messes with time to tell his daughter like the same thing that he already told his daughter. You know? Like he just
I
goes
mean-
back and does it again. So what? It's a loop.
But the
He's
music,
gonna do
in,
that
but the
again?
music in it's so good.
Yeah.
and, like, it's so
The
cool.
music
They go to space and stuff. It's like,
dude when they're they're at the black hole, and you just
He's got the tough jacket on.
See?
There you go.
in the robot. Like, is it
Yeah.
Stars? What's the robot's name?
It's something like that.
I
Yeah.
don't know. The world just ends and like it's sad.
Spoiler.
No, I don't
It's
think
been-
it
it's been
actually
out.
ends.
It's been
just-
out.
It's been out for a while.
If
If you haven't
haven't
seen
watched
it,
it,
shame on
That's
you.
on you.
Yeah. And if
No,
any
actually-
and if anyone's watching this, you can drop your favorite movie, show, or if
Yeah.
you
Favorite movie in the
or if
comments.
you have a strong opinion about and like disagree or agree with us. Also,
Whoever has the best movie takes. I think
yeah.
that could be the poll.
Yeah, it
Whoever
could be
has
the poll of the
movie
video,
takes. Yeah.
poll of the podcast. Who has the best movie takes?
Okay.
I'll just add this quickly in. It's
He's
kind
trying
of
to get
show.
niche right now. So
No. It's a show, so it doesn't even count. It's a show.
Okay.
But probably the best show, hands down, that I've watched. I just had to put this in because I've literally ranted about it and told everyone to go watch it because I've really binge watched it in all of the span of a day. If you have Hulu or Disney Plus, go watch Paradise. And it's kind of a
I don't think I've
sci-fi.
heard of it.
It's a sci-fi movie, not like super like.
Serious?
It's just like it just takes place in the future. It's not like that much like future tech. It just takes place in the future. It's basically like a post-apocalyptic world. Basically, like all the countries nuked each other, and like the U.S. built like a big underground society under a mountain in Colorado. And it's basically just how the society functions. It's kind of like Shutter Island. I think I just like these kind of plots,
Yeah.
but it has the biggest plot twist at the end of season 1. I think they've only had season one or only one season yet. More, I think they're still producing it, but it's just like the biggest plot twist, and I highly recommend it to anyone that has Hulu or Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh, just like this is kind of why I hate Interstellar. Not hate it, but I just
Hate
can't.
it.
I cannot.
He's
stand
still on it. He's
I
still.
don't mean hate. I'm
Come
just saying
on.
all movies. Like this is just my personal thing. It's a good movie. I'm just throwing in why like I can't. I just hate like the end of the world movies because it like gives me like an existential crisis every time I watch one. I'm like, what would I do if this happened?
Maybe don't
I'm
watch.
like, oh my
maybe
gosh.
don't watch Paradise.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
oh
don't
my
know.
gosh,
'Cause
dude.
Paradise-
If I was in this situation, like I would be freaking out. I would just, I wish
Dude.
I would die and then
Okay,
it would blast. So I
Watch
wouldn't have to
Paradise
do
and tell me if your opinion changes.
it. Dude, I don't think I'd make it. I'd have a heart.
Dude,
heart
it's
attack.
so good.
I would
It's
be,
so
I'd be
good.
stressed.
I have another Interstellar story after this.
I wrote an essay in college last year about how good Paradise was.
I wrote a 10-page essay on Pulp Fiction.
Jeez, bro.
For fun?
Not for fun.
In,
It was
in,
for
your,
a class.
in your pastime.
Yeah, just for just
Yeah.
no, it was for a class.
What's your Interstellar?
So if anybody knows Tulio's dad, all of you guys do.
Matt.
But if you guys know, you know
We
he
need
is
we
an
need to get
absolute gym
Matt.
rat.
Yeah, shout out Matt.
Yes,
Shout
he's
out.
deployed right now.
NBA.
When he comes back, he will have a lot of stories for
you
you
say
guys, probably. What?
Can you say that?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know. Tulio,
I didn't
Tulio
say
tells
where. Or
me-
anything.
yeah,
I didn't say
yeah.
where anything. So
I
yeah,
don't
I
know
think it's
where.
okay. But when he was here, he was lifting a lot of weights like he does.
He probably still
And
is.
Tulio, they had like in their gym like a whole workout stuff and like a huge speaker. And Tulio said that for probably like a 40-minute workout session, his dad listened to the Interstellar theme song on
my
repeat,
God.
on repeat the entire time while
That's
just
awesome.
lifting an insane amount of weight. So I don't know. I wouldn't do that personally, but some people really like the soundtracks.
Maybe it was like losing it.
Maybe you need to rewatch it, Mason.
I
think
don't
you
know. I think
should.
you need to.
Dude, I watched it like not long ago.
Maybe you've changed since then.
I don't think so.
I want to hear. What are your opinions on Star Wars?
Oh, I like Star Wars.
Good.
It's different.
Okay,
That's not like the world. It's so
it's not
like
the world ending.
it's so far away from reality that like it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
It doesn't stress me out.
I like old Star Wars. The new stuff.
I haven't watched
Not
any of
a
the new
huge
stuff.
Dude,
Uh,
I like the new Star Wars.
So
I like
really?
all of it.
I've never watched a single thing
Oh
on Star
my
Wars.
Oh,
Bro, that's actually so sad.
But like I don't okay. It's not that like I don't like it. It's just that like I don't have there's just so much.
yeah.
I think
There's
you,
not. There's
you've-
10 movies. There's
you've
like
tried
10.
it, but all the shows and it's
No,
like
you don't have to
along
watch.
the
You don't
timeline.
watch the
shows.
shows,
You don't have to
dude.
just watch the movies. The shows are really good, but just watch the movies.
After-
and then you'll
'Cause I
want
think-
to watch the
I
shows.
think we've talked about this before. 'Cause you-
Yes, because they're so good.
After Rogue
think they're so
One,
good.
I stopped.
Really?
I did like Rogue One, but what was the one after that?
I don't even know what they're called.
The one
but
after that, I don't remember the name. I wasn't a fan of that.
all the new ones, they're obviously not like they're dragging it. It's the
Yeah.
7th, 8th, and
Dude,
9th movie.
yeah,
Like you're
whenever they're,
dragging it,
Yeah.
but it's just so cool and like the graphics are so good on it. Obviously, the story isn't going to
Are
be.
you
as good.
rushing or dragging? Also another peak movie.
That's we
That
can just
is a-
switch to that. That's Whiplash is a great
Whiplash
movie.
is a
Whiplash
good
is a great movie.
I was trying to like think of the line in my head. 'Cause you said
Yes.
dragging. I was like,
Yes, that's a movie that I like watched it and I was like, should I be inspired right now or should I like rethink my life? Like that was a movie because that guy's insane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that that actor's not like a very popular. Or
Oh,
is
he's
he?
famous.
Oh, is he?
What's his name? Bill Skarsgård.
Are you talking about the
The
Miles
music
Teller?
both
instructor.
Miles Teller? Are you
That
talking
guy,
Miles-
yeah,
Miles
that guy
Teller's
was
very
a
famous.
did a phenomenal job
Yes.
on that character.
I think I watched the first name. I think I made that up.
Bill
It sounds
Skarsgård.
right
That's
to
who
me.
plays.
It is.
That's
it
the
is.
That's
bald
who
guy.
played. Who?
The like is that the teacher?
Is that the teacher or no?
I don't think that's.
Well, see that guy. Oh my god.
Did you
what's the
say
other
that
guy's
name earlier and I just?
Yeah, that's the one who plays Pennywise.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
made that up. My
Yeah.
bad.
But whoever they are, it's a really good
But
movie.
back to the Star Wars. I just get all my Star Wars stuff from Max's repost on TikTok.
Dude,
That's fair.
everybody, my reposts are so good. If you're ever bored, just go to my reposts. Dude. I do the same thing. I just go back and watch these edits over and over again.
It's like,
It's
oh,
so
my
cool.
feed's pretty boring. We go through my repost.
Yes, that's what I do. I love edits. I can't think of.
So
like
we're
a-
back. Noggle doesn't have a high point this year, so we're gonna do our high points and low points of the year, like best and worst, since we're coming to a
Best and worst
close of
of the-
2025.
Yeah, you guys maybe you guys
Noggle just
go.
informed us he doesn't have a high point, which is kind of upsetting. But
I feel like
No,
that's
I
like
like-
the highlight.
Well, no,
for
like
your
I have,
year.
Yeah.
I think I have a lot of mediocre points, but like I just don't know when it like nothing
he had
stands out.
so
to
many
me
good
right
things
now.
that you can't even think.
I
of.
mean, maybe I don't know. Why don't you guys go and it'll come back around to me, and then I'll probably have.
I guess I'll go into my high low in the year. My highest point this year has to be our trip to Wyoming. We went to Wyoming this year and saw the Grand Tetons,
Almost,
which is
almost with you.
almost, yeah.
Supposed to be with you.
Lucas did not get to make that trip, but I did see the Grand Tetons, which is it makes you realize like how big the world is and how small you really are when you're like up there looking at it.
That's kind of how I felt when I was when I went to the Grand Canyon with you and
Yeah,
like other Lucas. I was like, it was just like
it's
breathtaking because everything just looks so small, but it's just like
it's insane
it's
like
huge. Yeah,
how grand of a scale that stuff can be.
like
on.
the big.
They're
spruce-
named well.
Yeah,
They are.
Very
yeah,
good name.
Yeah, like the spruce trees, like probably hundreds of miles away, look like grass. That's
yeah,
how
like
small it looks. Yeah,
standing there and being able to see like 100 miles away is just
Mhm.
insane.
Yeah.
Yes. I went there 2 summers ago, and I was like, the only thing I could think the whole time
What, the
was
Grand
like,
Canyon or the Grand or the
Tetons. I went to the
Tetons.
Tetons, and I was there, and I was just like, why did we ever start building WalMarts? And like, why did we just like, we should just be living out here and like
Like
enjoying
people are
stuff.
building parking lots.
Dude,
for
this is
kids.
that's prime real estate.
Like
for
my
Walmart.
ancestors chose Southern Illinois, and they could have just kept going west to that. Like, what are we doing?
I saw that, and then I got to see Yellowstone too, which is also
That's sick.
I did the exact
Really?
same trip. Exactly what I
a
did.
really cool place. And then I guess my low point gotta be my first nursing class. That thing kicked my ass.
Yeah.
Like I was struggling on those tests, and then luckily I did end up getting an 84 in the class, which is a C on that scale. So, you know, I passed. I
C's
made
get
it.
degrees.
C's do get degrees. And why don't we throw in your favorite food of the year? What is
Of the
like
Whoa,
year?
Jeez, I didn't think.
Whoa, too many questions.
Yeah.
No, it's very- that's fine.
favorite food of the
Favorite
year?
food of the year is
Like the
quick
first-
drip pepperoni pizza. I
Like-
eat that once a day when I'm working. It's gotten me through low points, high points. It's always been there.
stuck with you all the way through.
I gotta say, I did eat buffalo ribs in Wyoming,
Buffalo's
and
good.
that was pretty good. That was
Buffalo's
really-
it's kind of dry. but
it's
good.
pretty dry. Well, the one I had, it was juicy. It felt like
If they cook it
it's
right,
like one
I'm
of those
sure.
reels where it's like when they just
The
pull
guy
the bone right
takes the
off.
bone off.
Tendernism.
Yeah.
Throw the sunglasses. Throw the sunglasses. You got that was good.
I'm lost. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
never
You
seen
don't
that?
know that?
You don't know
I've seen
tendernism?
those all the time.
I'm
Tendernism.
lost. I'm lost. I'm as lost as everyone watching right now.
No,
No,
Someone
they know.
knows.
Someone
They
will
know
get
ball.
that.
They know
Someone will get that.
Majority of our viewers probably have no idea.
So
what's
Mason,
going on.
can we get your high and low point? of the year?
I'd say my low point. You know, get in some bad situations sometimes. I had one of those.
Can we get a?
I'm not gonna go too in depth, but you know,
If you know, you like we're
if
picking
you know,
up,
you know. If you know,
we're picking up
ball,
what
it
you're
was
putting down.
bad. It wasn't that bad. Like over your head.
No.
I think you know.
What's your high point of the year?
My high point of the year. You know, I had a really good summer. Went on a little vacation. My parents went to Punta Cana without me, so that was
solo
fun.
parent Punta Cana.
But I stayed home, and that week was fine. I mean, it was whatever. That wasn't like a high point. But I had a week on my own. I guess my sister was there, but she just kind of
Had
did
a
her
good
own thing.
summer. You went on a generational run.
Went on a generational run. This has been a good year. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any like high points or low points. It was just a good year overall. I'd say it was good times. You know, obviously there's good and bad times, but I'd say this year was a good year. And I think I would like to, if 2026 is exactly like this year, I would be okay with that. You know, like it's a good year, good solid year. Nothing really sticks out too much, but you know, that's sometimes that's good.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just want to go through life without any crazy things happening.
Yeah.
That's how this year was.
No, that's fair. I can go next. I kind of I've thought about what probably my high was, but it's kind of like going off of what you just said. Like I don't really want anything to change. Like I don't need anything to change. Probably one of my like my high isn't like one moment per se. It's probably like kind of an accumulation of like multiple moments, but for me, it was probably just like over the summer. I wasn't able to run over the summer very much, so that kind of was like, I mean, that's kind of like one more of the low moments. But like one thing that kind of like kept me positive, kind of kept me going was just like hanging out with my friends in the summer, like after work, golfing with them, and it's just kind of like, I mean, pretty much like every single day that I wasn't able to run, I was doing something else, either with my friends outside, golfing, just stuff like that. So just stuff to keep me busy. And I mean, I don't know, if it wasn't for that, I mean, if I wasn't like working, if I wasn't playing golf with people, I mean, I'd probably be home thinking about how I can't run right now. So, I mean, and yeah. I mean, not everyone knows that feeling. I know. I mean, I don't think you've been like majorly injured, but like I know Mason's probably felt that at some point.
Yeah, I broke my ankle that time.
Yeah, and it just kind of sucked. Like I don't know, like
scootering around instead of
like
running.
Sometimes when you're in like sports seasons, you're like, man, I just can't wait to do nothing. But like when you're like not able to do something and you want to do it, it's like really hard to just like mentally to push through. So I honestly think that's kind of like the one thing that, you know, that's probably my high moment. And probably my low moment was just probably just like, I don't know, kind of having a crappy outdoor track season. Just wasn't making much progress. Every single outdoor meet, horrible weather. I don't know. It's just
it was
just terrible. Yeah, I had the lineup of DNFing, not finishing my first outdoor race, and when it was I think it was 40-mile-per-hour winds, like 50-mile-per-hour gusts, miserable. The day after that, my second meet, it was raining. The next meet, it got rained out because it was flood warning in Louisville, Kentucky. Next meet after that was at SIUE. It was just really hot and really windy. And then my last meet was windy and rainy. So just, you know, not
just delightful.
Yeah, it was just one punch after the other. I just, you know, couldn't catch a break, and I already wasn't having a great season. Just that on top of it wasn't very you know, I don't know, wasn't very nice to me. But I mean, I pushed through, and I mean, you can't really control things like weather. So I mean,
what a first year for outdoor.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of hoping this upcoming one goes a lot better. I mean, I am in a probably better position than I was going into indoor last season, and I think I had an okay indoor season. So I'm just hoping that, you know, I can kind of keep the train moving.
Yeah, kind of like 50 Cent says, joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.
What a pull
throw that in there.
Yeah. And then I don't really have a food, honestly. I might have to. Yours is the
quick trip pizza.
I mean, I might have to. I mean, I said this last podcast of my morning routine going to work, but it might have to be a Casey's breakfast sandwich. It might just
the work food that the staples. They're there all the time.
It might just have to be a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast croissant from Casey's with an energy drink.
That's the worst day of the summer. And that food is still gonna be there.
Yeah,
you gotta think about like.
And me personally, it never gets old. Like I'll eat it day after day,
and I look forward to it. So
honestly, no. Honestly speaking on that, that routine of like going into like you going into QT, me going into Casey's, like that's honestly one of my favorite parts of my mornings, like
Yeah.
before getting to
Dude,
work.
working there, you have like you know when someone's coming in. When I was working there, I would know the exact time. Like the landscapers would come in for lunch out there.
Well, I would eventually. I went into Casey's so many times. I'd see the same two people every. They just. I don't know. They probably just alternate in the morning shifts. And then so at Casey's, whenever you check out, they're like, "Do you have rewards?" And eventually, I don't have rewards. So eventually, like, you gotta get rewards. Like you're in here every single day.
Rewards, like, I'm not trying to like. I did work at Casey's. I did have a lot of rewards, but like, you gotta get the rewards. I'm telling you, you get so much free stuff.
Quick
I know.
Trip doesn't have rewards, and it's kind of upsets me.
Wow,
That
you gotta
really
switch to
is.
Casey's. I'm telling you.
Well, I can't really do that, but
Cheat on Quick Trip. Go to Casey's.
well, I just like it's out of my range, you know.
Gotta quit. Yeah, luckily it's on right on my way to work, and there's also if I don't feel like going to one next to my house, there's also one right across the street from my work. So
The McDonald's rewards has got to be the best thing on this
McDonald's
planet. dude.
rewards
It's
so
actually
Yeah,
just
it's
so
good.
good.
How many points do you have right now?
Probably not a lot because I spend them all on
I
ice
do
cream
spend
cones.
them.
I spend them all on ice cream cones every time. So
your 3 McChickens.
I get some
Is that-
chicken.
is that-
chickens,
that
ice cream
Toya?
cones. Both, bro. I do both. So,
What's that big deal?
All right, Max. What was
alright, so I
your
go.
yeah
your highs,
your
I
highs
kind
and
of have
lows?
I have like two highs.
I can probably guess
and
what
then-
one is.
Yeah, I'll start with the one you're probably not gonna guess. The first thing, over the summer, a lot of my friends went to like a church camp, and like it takes a lot to get like 10 high school guys to commit to something.
Yeah.
And so it was like really
Yeah.
cool to get like my whole friend group to go out to this camp for like almost a whole week.
Yeah.
And I mean, this isn't really the most important part, but we dominated. We destroyed it at
Just
that
had
camp.
to throw
Yeah.
that in there.
Yeah, they do a
quick
point
little
system. I think
flex.
we had like 200,000. The next team had like 80,000 or something.
Oh, you
Wow.
dominated.
Yeah, so we
Wow.
dominated. But and it was just cool. Like it's a church camp. It's like every night, like there was like worship and like a sermon, and like a lot of people like in my friend group came to Jesus at that time. So I feel like that was just like really like a highlight of my year. Then the
Completely
one-
unrelated question. Were you guys like the goats?
Oh yeah, we were carrying our team.
Okay.
There is okay, and I got to shout out. They're not gonna watch this. Chris and Keto.
Nah.
They're
Sh-
from
shout
like
out- shout
they're
out them.
from like near Chicago area, but they brought the hype. Like they were hype men, and it was needed very much. They carried.
Yeah.
Hype men are important.
Are you guys?
Yes.
Were you guys weren't purple team anymore? Were you?
Pink team, yeah, we got switched up this year. Pink team.
Ooh.
I have a lot of.
I just know in the past.
I was a previous member of the purple team way back when.
Yes, sir. No, those church camps are fun.
turn
dude.
up.
They're fun, bro. Yeah, and then the one you're probably guessing is state cross country, obviously.
what?
Yes, I did win state, and
You
then
did
after
what?
that, committing to college, like that was like a big deal in my life, and that was like really good to like figure all that out. But then my low has to do with all that, because I feel like I won state. I verbally committed to college, won state, and then committed to this college, and like it was the highest high I'd ever had.
There's so
Yeah.
much excitement
And
and
then,
afterwards. It's just like
And then the crash afterwards
The fall,
was
yeah.
so bad. I just like, I wouldn't say I was unmotivated, but I was
I remember,
completely
well, I
unmotivated.
remember texting you at school.
I would be on my phone all day at school. I wouldn't do homework. I handed in a paper like 45 minutes late. I've never done that in my life, dude.
45 minutes.
Yes,
How do you
because-
even do that?
I don't know, because I started writing it that night. Like I just, all my schoolwork was going downhill, and I was just not focused. So I feel like getting that out of the way was definitely like a low point in my year. I just had to like lock back in and like focus on school and stuff. But after getting through that, no, I've been good for the rest of the year.
We already talked about our New Year's resolutions, but I think we should talk about you, track. How do you feel about that? How are you going into track season?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it for sure. We already have a meet coming up in like, I think it's 2 weeks from
Really?
today.
Really?
We'll have an indoor meet, so I'm looking forward to that. It's a lot earlier than we have most years, but then I mean it's a long time away. Like May's like what, half a year away probably.
Yes,
So
track's a long
state's got a
season.
long
Yeah.
time to come. So people keep telling me like you're gonna win everything. So we'll
Where's
see
that,
where I'm at by
Where's
then.
that first indoor meet? Is it?
We're all with in Chicago. We're doing like the Misfits meet, so it's a
Really?
banked track. I'm very excited for that.
Ooh.
First time running on a
It's
banked
gonna
track.
open your brain.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch every Cars movie before it and be so locked in.
I actually did that before my my like 37 mile
Really?
6-hour race. I watched every Cars movie, and I had a Lightning McQueen thing sitting on my desk.
That's so
Your
funny.
opinion on indoor track's gonna change for everyone you're on.
Yeah, because this guy's been saying indoors better, but I don't know. When you run on like carpets
Hot
that are
take.
flat at
Hot take.
Principia, it's not the same, bro.
Oh no, Principia's buns.
Yeah, it's not the
Yeah.
same.
No, when you run on like actual like good indoor tracks. I mean, because we got to run last year, completely like tangent, just real fast. But last year our team, you know where they held or hosted Big Tens at this place. We ran there. It
Oh,
was
really?
like that was my first time running on a bank track. We ran where Big Tens were hosted.
Oh, I do remember you going there. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember you sent me videos of this thing.
Yeah, and it was just like I didn't know indoor facilities could get that fancy. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
like miles ahead of Principia. But yeah, no, yeah, I think your opinion will change. Maybe not like better than outdoor, but I don't know. It's a lot. It's the gap's closer.
Naga, we haven't got your New Year's resolution.
Yeah,
New Year's
I forgot
resolution.
what you were on first.
Yeah, New Year's resolution on the spot.
I have a different New Year's resolution to give you a second thing.
Yeah.
I need to read more books because over like this winter break, Mr. Carlson, my English teacher, is like, we're gonna be reading a book next semester. So for the people that are really bad at reading books, like you can take it home and like try to read. So I'm only like 70 pages into this book.
Shout out Mr. Carlson. Hey,
Shout out.
Zach, what book you're talking
Yes.
about?
Oh yeah. Do androids dream about electric sheep?
The Blade Runner.
Yeah, Blade Runner 20. Like,
Yeah.
I did
yes.
not read that book.
Really?
I really feel bad because like I loved him.
I'm
but
sorry, Mr. Carlson.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Carlson.
No.
But
I read Mr. Carlson.
If you watch this, I'm reading this book right now and I'm enjoying it.
I really did AI like Cliff Notes that whole book.
Which is so funny because the entire point of the book is that AI is taking
I
over.
know. I was just so unmotivated. Like at that last semester senior year, I was not that read
I
a
know.
book.
I'm
Like,
scared, bro.
but that
It's
was
alright.
actually one of my New Year's resolutions.
It's alright. Max
is
got
to-
okay,
Max
guys.
got junioritis last year.
Yeah, it's real. I don't know.
I was also in Miss Henderson's English 4 class, and for our final project, we did a poster board, like we're in 2nd grade. So it could be worse.
Yeah.
I still have a New Year's resolution. Probably my New Year's resolution. Probably just be more consistent. Just like I mean, very vague, but like I feel like that can apply to like everything. I mean, I feel like I'm already like decent enough at being consistent at running, but just more like time wise, like I mean, right now I'm running at like sometimes 1, sometimes 8 in the morning, sometimes 3. So it's more consistent. I want to be more consistent with like lifting, kind of stuff like that too. Even like eating too, because like as a runner, it's very important that you get all 3 meals in. And sometimes when I'm pushing those runs to like 2-3 p.m., I'm only eating like really 2 meals a day. So I'll like wake up, eat at like 11, and then run at like 2 or 3, and then eat dinner and probably eat a snack before bed. So it's pretty much only 2 meals. So just I don't know, try to be more consistent. That's pretty much it, and that can pretty much go for anything.
I should
Also,
probably do that. as
probably
well.
schoolwork too. I mean, I can.
Yeah, what a-
what's a schoolwork?
I mean, not that like I don't turn in my assignments, but definitely. I mean, I'm gonna say this now. Like, I mean, I procrastinate everything, but like I'm not gonna stop procrastinating.
Yeah.
But like I don't know.
I've gotten pretty good at it.
Yeah, I mean, it works. It works for me, but I don't know. Just
Why retire early?
I'll try. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try.
No, I think another. I already went over mine, but that reminds me. I'm like a very unconventional runner. I just kind of like eat whatever, do whatever, run whenever I feel like it. And maybe
you're kind of a dog for that, though. I'm not gonna say.
I
It's kind of
guess, but,
impressive
like-
to
Yeah.
but at the same time,
like I could
imagine what I could be if I like actually
Yeah,
locked
just
in.
locked in.
I mean, you gotta go sub 5.
I need to do it. Actually, maybe
got-
that should be in the podcast.
No, you
Let's
need
go to
to-
the track right now, and I'll go do a sub 5 attempt.
No, you need to. You need to like follow along.
I need to do it
what
before
they're-
the end of 2025.
What you need to follow along what they're doing and like
I like 2 days.
yeah, but you gotta start doing
No,
like
right now.
you gotta start doing like track workouts and track.
Yeah, when was
speed
the last time you were
Hey,
on a
I
track?
actually did. I was on a
Yeah, no,
track
you did-
yesterday.
yeah, you did floating too.
Did floating twos.
Oh, you
did
did
floating
that
heel
workout? Oh, yeah,
twos.
you did.
But like you're gonna be nowhere near breaking 5 if you're not like doing like
I don't
track
know. Over the
workout.
summer, I did run. What was it? 5:18, just randomly.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
good, bro. Like you might be able to do it actually.
Yeah, actually, I don't know.
Were you in spikes?
Let's try. Yeah, I took one of Cranford spikes.
Let's go right now.
I have a
Alright,
pair of
yeah.
spikes in my
Alright,
room.
Let's go.
Let's go. Give me 200 milligrams of caffeine, and I'll run sub 5 right now, and we'll put it in the podcast.
Let's make it 300. Give you a rain.
Yes.
Shout out to last
Yes.
shout out to
Deal.
last podcast. Give
Yes.
you a rain.
Give me a rain.
give you a rain. You'll
I'll run it in my
or
underwear.
an OG monster.
That's not enough caffeine. In it.
Not enough
But yeah, I think that's about right.
But yeah, no, I think that's about it.
That's,
We went through all the topics. Of course, quite a bit of rambling, like always. I mean, what do you expect?
It's
This
us.
is, Max has been on a lot of podcasts, especially after state win. We wanted to be a better not better.
We want to be a more
We wanna
fun
be
podcast.
Yeah,
More lighthearted.
we've seen the like running side of Max. We want to see who Max really is. Walmart employee Max.
Yes, what really matters.
Yeah,
The
yes,
importance.
Yes.
But
It-
just
yeah,
and just like
all
his
of it.
lifestyle, what he enjoys, and maybe not as much just yes, I run.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, I
Max
appreciate that.
Weber's not all just running.
He's a
Yes.
Walmart employee. He
likes movies.
I
He's
should-
a real person.
Yeah.
I need to read more books.
does need to read more.
He
books.
does. He doesn't do his homework.
I just don't hand him papers on time.
Hands and papers 45 minutes late.
Yeah.
But
No, I
yeah,
appreciate it. This is best podcast I've been on so far.
Oh,
Thank you.
best get. Can I say best guest we've had so far?
So
I think
far.
first-
so far best guess.
Yeah,
Am I
Also
the
only
first?
guest.
Am I the first?
No,
Yeah,
no, he's the
doesn't
best.
Yeah, you're the
best.
best.
Okay,
Yes,
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 yes.
Let's go, let's take it, let's take it.
But
So
yeah,
funny.
let us know if you made it this far. Thank you for watching. But
Yes,
if you have
you-
anyone else
yeah,
that you want to
thank
see on the podcast, let us know.
Yeah, if you want to get on, remember, hit me up.
Yeah,
Mason Walker.
Send me a DM.
We'll put his,
send me a text.
We'll put his
Most of the
handles in the
people,
comments.
most of the people who want to get on probably already can contact me. So just send me a text.
yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for if you've made it this far. Thank you for watching.
sticking
Yeah,
along.
thanks.
Yeah.
And
guys.
hope you guys have a happy New Year.
Yep. We'll see you in 2026.
See you in the next one.
Do it be stinking? Do it be stinking?
Mason, lock in.
Your feet be stinking.
Usually, maybe a little after run, but no, my feet do not usually stink. All right.
Sure, buddy.
And then going on to the actual state race, it was probably
Okay.
Here, Mason.
Oh, I'm starting.
Yeah.
Let's see. High point.
What a start.
See, this is depressing. You didn't high point either.
No, I just gotta think.
You want to start with your low point?
My low point was probably.
All right, cut.
All right. So
I'd say when here I do have one. So, whenever I was in school, last semester or this semester even, just you get to that point where you're dragging, and you're like, I mean, it's not that you have nothing going on. Like obviously I have things to look forward to. I'm not depressed or anything. I would never kill myself.
Come on. Listen. Is this like chocolate?
Interstellar.
Chocolate with peanut butter.
I don't like peanut butter.
Quit.
Eat it.
I hate it, bro. I hate it. No, I need to spit it out. Was she peeing it? I need to spit it out. I hate peanut butter tape.
Dude, I don't know how you eat peanut butter.
Outtake.
I hate peanut butter so much.
Bro,
No, you gotta put this in.
I can't swallow it. I can't swallow it. Would you have
Swallow,
tried
bro. Just swallow.
it? Where's your trash can?
Well, I don't live here.
I don't live here. Bro.
Max is freaking out.
I gave him a peanut service, that Feastable thing, and it's peanut butter in it.
I
He's
forgot
gonna
he
spit
hates
it out.
No, Max hates peanut butter.
Hopefully he's not a dude. He's allergic.
No, he's not allergic. He hates it.
Be hilarious. He just smells up.
You gotta keep that.
That's
put
gonna
that
be
in.
on
No,
the
put that
blooper.
in.
That's gonna be in the blooper.
Do you have any like water?
Oh, yeah, true.
If you start hyperventilating, we'll.
I know CPR. I'll give you some out.
You know, like,
I'll give you a stop raising your eyebrows.
I'll
when you
give
say
you-
that.
Zach, he's gonna give you a shot.
I'll give you a
I can give you.
tracheotomy or whatever, where they cut the hole in your throat and you put a straw in it.
You know, Zach randomly goes, I know how to give you a shot now. I'm like, bro, if I walk in and you're my doctor, I'm walking right back out.